Hello, this is a Modkit video. Lesson 0 is how to install Modkit on your computer. This is lesson 1. In lesson 1, we're going to create a new project. We're going to name it, save it. We're going to add a controller and a drivetrain. We're going to configure the drivetrain. We're going to configure the controller settings. We're going to download it to the robot, and we're going to test it. So let's begin lesson 1. First, we're going to go to Project, click on Project, and we are going to create a new project. Untitled, I am going to call it Lesson 1. Hive, this is our Hive drivetrain. We go over here to the left, and there's a whole bunch of objects to choose from. We are going to find, we're going to find the drivetrain. We're going to drag it onto the screen. We're also going to find where the controller is and drag that onto the screen. So now we have our brain, we have our drivetrain, and we have our controller. Our drivetrain has a little controller icon and it has a little star. We're going to click on the star. And that's how we configure the drivetrain. You can name it. It's called drivetrain currently. You can change the name if you'd like. Motor layout, you have your choice between the 4 motors, 2 front motors, 2 rear motors. We're going to do 2 rear motors. Wheel grouping, you have a choice of separate or connected. We are going to choose connected. As you can see, that's connected. The wheels are connected by gears. Front wheel type, we have a choice between 200 millimeter wheels, 250 millimeter, 160 millimeter, or Omni. Ours are 200 millimeter, so we're going to leave it at that. You can change your rear wheel type as well. 200 millimeter, 250, 160, or Omni wheel. We are going to leave that at 200 millimeter. Gear ratio is right over here. Our gear ratio is 1:1, so we are going to leave it at that. And then it's all the configuring we're going to do in this screen. We're going to close that by the X in the top corner. The next thing we're going to do is we are going to select our ports, which is what ports are these 2 motors connected to on your brain. Ours are connected to port 4 and port 7. You would look at your robot and determine which ports those are connected to. The next thing we need to do is we need to do a little bit of configuring on our controller. Controller comes up. For the Hive drive setting, our A option is driving front and back, and our C option is turning left to right. This is how we configure the Hive drive. All of the bumblebees use the Hive drive for consistency. We are going to now save our project. As you can see, it's saved. We are going to select which slot to put it in. You can pick a slot. There's 4 different slots to choose from. For downloading, we're going to select slot 1 and say OK. And to download it, you plug it in. You plug the robot brain into your computer. And then you click on it. It shows you the VexIQ is connected in the bottom, right here. Click on this first down arrow. Programming device means it's downloading. Programming OK means it worked. Now you can unplug it and test your drivetrain and see how it drives.